Hello again guys, and welcome to another video. This video is going to be on skin textures, and the reason why I'm doing it is because my current piece is an old guy. It's David Suchet, in case you're wondering who it was. He's got a lot of skin texture because he is an old guy now, so I thought he'd make a nice quick art tutorial to show you how I do skin textures. The method I'll show you I've done all across here. Tools that you'll need to do this is a paper stump, some charcoal, colour shaper, small makeup brush, pencil rubber, and a kneaded eraser. So this blue tacky stuff. And I'm going to do under the cheek. Just move me artwork along so you can see it. Move everything along. Going a bit closer. Okay, so I'm doing down here. I mean, I've already put in a bit of the texture with the paper stump. Oh. Right. First thing you'll use is a paper stump. It needs to be used. You see all like the charcoal stuck on the end of the paper stump? You'll need that. So if it's brand new, just scribble some charcoal on a piece of paper and get it dirty. It'll come out like this. So it's just, you're just taking the residue off the paper stump to create a pattern. On the side, it isn't going to be like this side because there's a lot of harsh light. The light's coming from that way. And it's bouncing off this side and you're getting like an ambient light on this side. So it should be much quicker, in theory. And like I said, all I've done is just created patterns. It doesn't need to be neat, because a lot of it will get rubbed out and you get more texture, more sharpness. And that's all I've done there, all the way down there. Next I'm going to take a bit of my kneaded eraser, shaped into a point. See? I'm just going to lift that off. Just go around, dabbing it around. Be completely random. I just won't lift it away. You can hear it, that sticks to the page and lifts it off. The lightest tap just takes it off. And when I have got a reference, and I'm following the values of light, so I know the harsh light's hitting the nose, it's a tiny bit of shadow, harsh light here, and then harsh light going down, but you can still see like his pores in his face, so I don't need as much texture as that, but it is still there. There's just lighter shades of it. I keep it more darker up under his bag, his eye bag, because it's good. The value will change there. It'll be darker there as the crease goes in and out, and then it gets lighter. I'm just following the light on the reference. See, it already looks a bit more like texture. It's better than what it was. It's not all over the place. And then I'll go in with the pencil rubber, just clean it off so it's not dirty. And I'll take it off even more. Like I said, there's harsh light on this side. Just making it look even more random than what it was. And the light actually goes all the way up here, so you can even go up and take that out, and it joins into the top of the lid. Cuts into the shadow on that nose. brush. If you're using charcoal, it's a good idea to get one of these little brushes instead of using your finger, because you just smudge it all. As you can see, I've got some really light skin texture because, like I said, there's harsh light, but I need it more blended into that. I can call it its eye bag, I don't know what it's called. I need it more blended into that eye because it's quite dark here, so this needs to come in a bit darker down here. So I'll go for me light charcoal. Because I'm using Generals, they've got grades. This is a HB. But if you're using Derwent, I use a Derwent light. I'm just lightly shading into it. The idea of this is because that bag is basically standing out too much against like the skin texture. It's not supposed to do it, it needs to blend in. That's why I said you should keep it darker under there. I'm going to take the brush, just brush it out. Then I'll take the rubber again and do exactly the same thing as before. It's all about layering. You have to keep layering it. I'll probably do this 3 or 4 times. Just putting random dots in. When I say it's easy, it's just very time consuming. Just have to have a lot of patience when you do it, that's all. As you can see, it looks better now. It doesn't look like it's not a part of the drawing, if you get what I mean. It looks like it's nicely blending into the skin, like it's meant to be there. And also these look quite harsh, so what we have to do with this is, wherever I put it, take a little blob of kneaded eraser. You can use blue tack as well if you don't want to use this. And just soften them up. Random them up or whatever. I think I've just made up a new word. Random them up. As you can see, the texture now flows from down that lid, down there, and this eye doesn't look like it's not part of the drawing. I probably will actually go dark up this side. Like I said, there's a lot of harsh light here, so it's probably about as dark as I want to go there, because obviously got this crease of this cheek, and that'll be quite dark. It'll be quite dark in here, and that's quite light. So I think I'll take 2B, which you could probably class as a medium, a light medium. I'll go a bit darker, but I'm not really going to shade, I'm just going to do some taps and scrapes. Because this is like where the shadow is, the pores will be dark, so I'll just tap these in, and you come with like black pores. Again, you're just being random again, because if you feel like it's random enough, you just go back and need a razor and knock some of them out. You know, just be random, space them out. I know it looks daft what I'm doing, but this is how I do it. It's that simple. I mean, the way I've just shown you there, really, anybody can do that. I've used 2 different charcoal pencils and 2 different rubbers and a brush. Now if you think they're too harsh, which I don't think they are, but I'll show you anyway. You just go back and if you need a razor, put a little point on the end again and just knock them out, soften them up, make them lighter. And that's what adds the detail. I'll use that one. So he's got more texture down this spot here, and over here is more harsh light. You can do that, you can add more shading into it. Let me random. Doesn't really make a difference if you're using charcoal or pencil. If you keep it light, you can rub it out quite easily. So, where's my HB gone? Oh. Switch back to the HB pencil. I've done this so I can show you the colour shaper. And the colour shaper, there's this thing, and it's got a little rubber tip on the end. And it's exactly what it does, it shapes whatever you apply it to. It's mainly used for colour, hence the name. For painting, pastels, oil pastels. It's not a rubber, it shouldn't rub it out, but it can lift pastel off. But if you just do that, you tap it and push it out, you can make textures again. And then go back in with the rubber. So like I said, we've got the harsh light on this cheek, so it shouldn't be like that. I don't want it like this side. I'm just tapping it and it's just coming off in dots. And then back in with the kneaded razor. Just take some of it off. Be random. Soften it up. This will blend it out into the rest of the cheek. Because like I said, I've gone quite light here, because you don't see as much pores because of such harsh light that I've got on the side. But there is a slight shadow there blending into that cheek. And that's basically all I do for skin textures. You can also use you can also use some white charcoal, and I've used this here. If you can see these like white dots, I've put in the eye around here. On the reference photo, I'll probably like stick a little like photograph here or something, but on the reference there's like, I don't know if it's like a sweat glistening off the light. And that's all I did, like little white dots. There's some in the moustache as well, but all that's basically dark charcoal, and then you need a razor. Well, my very soft charcoal, my 6B charcoal. Now, I don't think it's going to show up on this side, but if you want to, it only really shows up in the darker areas. Just tap with it. As you can see, comes off and dots. It's all about randomness and layering and following the values on your reference. So if you just go in with the paper stump, rub it out with the pencil rubber, knock it off in dots, shade in again with the charcoal, knock it off in dots, and then soften it with the kneaded eraser. You just keep doing that until you get it how you want it. That's basically how I do texture. That's basically how I did all this side. If I zoom out, as you can see, it does work. It just takes practice, that's all. It's not hard, is it? It's just basically, it's time consuming. I don't know how long I've been doing this for, probably about 20 hours. So you just need a lot of patience when you do it. Anyway, I said it'd be a quick art tutorial, so I hope this helps. If it does help, please like, subscribe and share this video. If you've got any questions, please ask me. I will answer you, and thank you very much for watching.